Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of Sports for Friday, the 21st of October. And I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, we have an update on the Netball Americas qualifiers, and in our feature for this evening, 4 exciting matches commence primary schools football competition. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
One thump, one kick, one box, one slap, too much, too much. One push, one pull, one curse word hurts a lot, hurts a lot. We must stop domestic violence and done with all this nonsense. One hug, one kiss, one kind word means a lot, means a lot. Men and women, treat your partners well and do not ever put your hands on each other unless it is to show affection. We must stamp out domestic violence and abuse in all of its forms. Stop it! We must stop domestic violence and done with all this nonsense. One hug, one kiss, one kind word means a lot, means a lot.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. The UAE effectively knocked out Namibia out of the 2022 World Cup, even though they themselves are going home. The summarized scores from that game: United Arab Emirates 148 for 3, Wazim 50, Rizwan 43, Schultz picked up 1 for 22. Beat Namibia 141 for 8, Wies 55, Hamid 2 for 17, Zahour 2 for 20, and so the UAE won by 7 runs. Now to netball, and we have the updated scores day 4 from the Americas Netball World Cup qualifiers in Jamaica. These matches were played on Wednesday the 19th of October. Jamaica 80, Antigua and Barbuda 23, Barbados 60, Grenada 38, Trinidad and Tobago 60, Cayman Islands 21, Barbados 57, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 36, Jamaica 74, Grenada 48, Trinidad and Tobago 43, USA 27, Cayman Islands 47, Antigua and Barbuda 42. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
One thump, one kick, one box, one slap, too much, too much. One push, one pull, one curse word hurts a lot, hurts a lot. We must stop domestic violence and done with all this nonsense. One hug, one kiss, one kind word means a lot, means a lot. Men and women, treat your partners well and do not ever put your hands on each other unless it is to show affection. We must stamp out domestic violence and abuse in all of its forms. Stop it! We must stop domestic violence and done with all this nonsense. One hug, one kiss, one kind word means a lot, means a lot.
Well, I'm back, and tonight football is in the spotlight. 4 exciting matches were played on the first day of competition in the recently revived primary schools football tournament on Nevis. After a very impressive opening ceremony on Wednesday the 19th October, the fair-sized crowd at the Eta Willett Park was treated to 4 exciting games. The first game between the Violet O.J. Nichols Primary School and Ivy Walters Primary School was intensely competed, with neither team giving ground. It was reflected in the final scoreline of 0-0. The player of the game was Tijani Daniel of VOJN. Game 2 was a contest between the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School and the Montessori School. The Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School totally dominated that game, with the final scoreline being 4-0. The player of that game, James Sturge of the EPPS. The St. James's Primary School engaged the Mudcross Preparatory School. This match created much excitement. However, the St. James's Primary team found the back of the net no fewer than 5 times, and the Mudcross team managed a consolation goal via the penalty route. Player of the game, Zane Mintus of the St. James's Primary School. The final game of the day was probably the most keenly contested one between the Joycelyn Libert Primary School and the Nevis Academy. It was a ding-dong battle from start to finish, with goals being scored on both sides of the field. In the final analysis, however, the Joycelyn Libert Primary School walked away the victors with a scoreline of 4 goals to 3. The player of the match was Hanny Stenlish of the Joycelyn Libert Primary School. We go now to the E.G. Willett Park and we pick up the action between the Ivor Walters Primary and VOJN, and then a bit from the St. James's Primary versus Maud-Cross Prep game. So the action is off and running. Ivor Walters, and they're coming up against the, we'll verify that in a bit, but it's the VOJN team. So it's VOJN coming up against Ivor Walters, and VOJN with a throw-in. So Ivor Walters defending stoutly. VOJN with a chance here, and stopped for the moment. Again, knocked out eventually by the Ivor Walters player. So here's a throw-in, and Ivor Walters, VOJN on the ball. VOJN in that danger area. Can he peel off right boot? Just a little touch on it. Defending stoutly. Still defending his Ivor Walters. It's in that danger area though. Anybody there to tap it home? He knocks it out. So the Ivor Walters defender deciding to clear that area, totally knocking it out. It's going to be a throw-in. Nice little crowd building up already. So it's going to be a throw-in now. Still applying pressure here. What's going on? The danger cleared. The ball knocked out once more. So the Ivor Walters primary goalkeeper has been under some severe pressure very early in this game. So what we're going to do, there's another game going on at the far end. It's Joycelyn Libert Primary versus Nevis Academy, and we'll have to, what we're going to do is do half of this game and then do the other half at the other side. So here goes now, VOJN aggressively trying, now the danger's been cleared, and it's a handball. As he tried to control it, his hand got in the way, and it's going to be a free kick now for the Ivor Walters team. So here's a free kick.
for Ivor Walters. Flat kick. Here goes. The goalkeeper is coming out. He grabs onto it. And now he kicks it out quickly. Now, again, it's going down in that danger area. The young lady falls over. Viogen still going through. Stop for the moment. So it's the danger cleared. So it's still with Viogen though. They're certainly, well, Ivor Walters gets what they call that, a foot trick. He definitely put his foot to him. Skidder is not happy. Skidder is saying, no, you don't do that. So it's going to be another free kick here for the Ivor Walters team. Ivor Walters now with the free kick. Skidder, the coach for Viogen, trying to get them to do that wall formation. Telling them to mark a man as well. So, here's that kick. He's in that danger area. Here's a chance for Ivor Walters. Kicked out for the moment. Danger cleared. And that was pretty fortunate, but it's still in that area. He just taps it. Now, Viogen tries to go clear, trying to push his way through. Taken off him now. Ivor Walters on the left flank. Just has a shot, really, but the goal is way away from that. And it goes out. So here goes. It's going to be the Viogen school with a goal kick. Here's the goal kick, low flat kick, stopped by the Ivor Walters player. He's coming forward. He's on the offensive. He looks stopped by the Viogen defender. Julie's not happy with that. Now on the right flank, somebody's down. Well, somebody's, and referee Vogels have awarded it to the Viogen team. So it's going to be throw-in for the Ivor Walters team. Here's the throw-in. The little man doesn't control, but he's after it now. A little bit of a dummy, and so Viogen was able to take it away. Now they're going forward, but Ivor Walters gets a touch, but it's back with Viogen. Quick exchanges. He's pushing forward. Nobody there to push it through. Ivor Walters defending stoutly. Viogen right up at the top. Pushing and pulling. But now it's Ivor Walters on the offensive. Knocked away again by Viogen. Viogen gets a touch. Anybody home? A boot missed there. Viogen trying to go forward. A little bit of a skirmish. Well, here goes Ivor Walters with the touch. Viogen now with the ball. And didn't drive straight. Here's a chance maybe. Now it's taken off him by Ivor Walters. Knocked out. And it's going to be a free kick for the Ivor Walters team. So Ivor Walters with another free kick. Whistle goes. Here it goes. How does he deal with that? Low flat kick stopped by the Viogen player. Now Viogen under pressure here off the head and taken by the goalkeepers. Number 20 was going through. Now the goal kick quickly taken. He stops it, does the Ivor Walters player. Booted by the EPPS, the Ivor Walters player, sorry, and Viogen nicely headed there by the nice now good response by Viogen. Players go down, but off him he goes. It's really aggressively at the top there. Lots of extra. He drives, stopped by the defender for EPPS. Sorry, for Ivor Walters. So Viogen trying to get through. And Ivor Walters defending stoutly. No, more than defending. They're on the offensive now. On the right flank. Ball still in play. He's doing a solo run, but he has knocked it out of touch. So, it's a free kick from pretty close range. This would be Viogen's biggest test yet, I believe. This is going to be a big test. How does he deal with it? What advice would the coaches be giving? Skidder, very animated at the far end, trying to get his wall formation going. Here's the whistle. Oh, my goodness, he wasn't seeing the goal at all. Number 8 was way off target. Well, St. James's Primary continues. I thought it was half time, but it wasn't. Seems as if they just had a break.
So it's going to be a corner kick for St. James's. So right away, Mudcross under some pressure here. A low flat kick, and the goalkeeper comes out and knocks it away. Now it's another good kick, and the ball goes across the face of the goal, and he goes tumbling over. There's no whistle. The ball has been knocked out by the St. James's player. Now here's St. James's trying to go forward, stopped for the moment. Defended stoutly by Mudcross. Mudcross now on the offensive. There's a buzz. There's a buzz here with Mudcross trying to go forward. And that has been stopped as well. Back with St. James's. St. James is on the offensive. And it goes wide of the upright. Well, that wasn't good work by the goalkeeper at all. Here's a chance. And it has gone in. St. James's has scored. That was very poor work by the goalkeeper. He didn't clear that area at all, and the coaches will need to talk to these goalkeepers. They need to clear that area with the goal kick. He just barely rolled it out, and the St. James's player was right on top there and pounced on it and knocked it in. So here goes once more, trying to turn it, drives under pressure, once more, gone in. St. James's has scored again, and even past the Otis Brown. My goodness, he's elated. Well, tremendous playing here by St. James is applying some serious pressure. 3-0. So here's the big defender for Mudcross. Stops for the moment. Knocked nicely around. Gets into the mix. Knocks it. Knees it nicely. Under pressure is the goalkeeper. He bubbles with it. Grabs onto it. Now let's see how he handles it. Again, he's just rolling it out. They need to talk to these goalkeepers about clearing the danger. Now he's shaken one, and oh, he knows about football. Passes back now. Ball being knocked around. She doesn't control. Yeah, here's a clear chance for Mudcross Prep. My goodness, he hangs on to it. Well. That was a chance if ever there was one for Mudcross Prep, and they may have another chance here. Off target. You could hear the groan. It was a good attempt, but it's off target. So here's the flooring. And St. James's with the turn. St. James's trying to run through. Stopped by the Mudcross Prep. There he goes, trying to get his foot onto it. Still can't stop it. Now it's with the Mudcross Prep on the offensive. Defended stoutly there. And here goes. He drives. Where's the goalie? Here's a chance. He stops it. Well stopped by the goalie, putting his foot to it. And Pastor Otis Brown, my goodness, he's jumping all over the place. He's supporting the St. James's primary team. Very animated indeed. The action continues. It's going to be a corner kick. A corner kick for the Mudcross Prep team. Here's a chance to score. It's a low flat kick. And handball. Handball. Did the referee pick it up? Yes, the referee has picked it up. So St. James's has incurred the wrath of the referee. Handball. And it's going to be... Is it a penalty? It's... For a moment I thought it was going to be a free kick. It seems as if it's a handball in the box. It's going to be a penalty. So, like I say, penalties have been scored. Penalties have been missed. Here goes. It goes through his legs. He turned. He has saved it. Oh, has he? No. They have scored. They have scored. It's a goal. And so Mudcross Prep celebrates. 3-1. The ball has been centered. So it's going to be a throw-in for the Mudcross team.
So here goes now. Here goes. On the offensive. Stop nicely. Mod cross prep turning. Trying to go forward. Stopped by St. James's. Hits it into his own player. Two players go down for St. James's. Still with the big man. And well defended there by St. James's. He's going to try to turn. He's trying to turn. He's boring through. He's going through. He drives. Maybe should have delayed it a lot longer. But he drove it and it went away from the upright and missed out. Now the goalkeeper just right. And his teammates celebrated, but he just did it as if, well, that's what I do for breakfast. Serious kick that. It's going to be a kick now for the Mod Cross Prep team on the right flank. Trying to go forward, stopped for the moment. Trying to turn. Taken off him. Red team pushing forward. Stopped for the moment by Mod Cross. Mod Cross trying to go forward. And he's going forward now. And taken off him though. Still with a touch, but back now with St. James. But Mod Cross with the ball. Knocked forward by St. James. St. James still with the touch. St. James a lot of feet around that ball and coming away with it for the moment. It was Mod Cross. Still they can't get through. Just can't get through. But now St. James with the touch. St. James, but he's been heavily marked. Trying to shake him. Ball goes out. Good defensive work there by the Mod Cross player. So it's going to be a throw-in. Knocked out once more by the Mod Cross player. So Adrian Williams giving instructions. Hooks one, passes up. Team St. James's trying to go forward. St. James's lots of short passes. Well, still apparently EPPS has scored again back of us. So here goes on the offensive, going forward here. Mod Cross still with the chance. Mod Cross still with the chance. Mod Cross chance, but he drives and it goes over the crossbar. Now we have St. James's trying to clear the danger, pushing forward aggressively. He's moving forward and loses it. I think too much speed and lacking in control. Now St. James's trying to defend, but Mod Cross going forward as well. Now the young lady taking her time and knocked forward by Mod Cross defender. Here is a possible chance. The goalkeeper is out and he goes wide. Well. Pastor Otis Brown is all excited at the far end there, screaming his support for St. James's. Well, the action continues. 3-1 is the score. Remember, Mod Cross scored a penalty. So it's going to be a throw-in. So here is the throw-in. Mod Cross with the throw-in. Off the head of the young lady, good head. Zen is the name of the youngster. He's working his way through. Still, the young lady decides she wants to score and knocked out. She was really rushing through as if she was really going to score, and it was knocked out. So it's a goal kick for Mod Cross.
a chance again for St. James's. Stopped. Here's a chance. Stopped again. Here's a chance. He drives. Gone in. St. James's has scored. St. James's has scored. Make that 4-1. And the game at the far end has been blown off. So it's 4-1. It's back with Maud Cross prep. Trying to go forward. Stop for the moment. He goes over. Maud Cross on the offensive. Maud Cross moving nicely. Stopped by the St. James's defender. But it's still in that area. And Maud Cross trying their utmost to keep it there, but fails. Now St. James's on the offensive. St. James's with the run of play. On the right flank. Crosses. Tried at least. Stopped by the Maud Cross player. Now we have a tangle of feet as quick exchanges. Sharp, quick exchanges. Now here goes the youngster, the Romanian, on the left flank. He's rushing through. He's going to drive. He drives. Oh, they're jumping over there. The St. James's cheerleaders. They're disappointed, but they're there to support. They tell you that. They're there to give their fullest support. And that seems to be the game. So that's the end of the game. And it's a situation where it's 4-1. And a really good game that. 4-1. St. James's Primary winning over the Maud Cross team. And keenly contested game. Kai only got about 2 minutes, but he's one happy youngster. He got a game. We're with one of the players from St. James's. Tell us your name. Where are you from? Honduras. You learned this game from your home country?
Yes.
So who taught you that? Your dad or your coach? Who it was?
My coach.
Your coach. What was his name? What's his name? You don't remember? Okay. But since you came to the St. James's Primary School, you've been enjoying it there?
Yes.
A lot. How did this game go for you today?
It was very good.
You thought that your team played well?
Yes.
How many goals did you score?
0, but my team scored 5.
5, okay. Well, congratulations and all the best for your next game. And you have a brother playing as well?
Yes.
He scored?
No.
No, okay. All right, all the best for your next game.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're now with one of the players for the Maud Cross prep team. What's your name?
Yes, Richard.
How did your game go today for you?
Good.
But you lost the game.
Yeah.
Why do you think you lost?
Because I had the chances, I just couldn't finish them.
Just didn't finish. But you think you could finish in the next games to come?
Yes.
So you'll do your best then. But you scored 1, right? You scored the 1 goal. Well, congratulations nonetheless, and all the best for your next game, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Well, that's our package for this evening, and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and a sacrifice. Have a good night and a great weekend.